All right, welcome back everyone. In this video, we are going to finish up our Trammel toy. So far, what we have done is we've taken parts, brought them in, we have jointed them using the joint, where we did with the bottom base to the top base. We have done the four corners as-built joints because when these things were designed in Fusion, they were actually designed in place. So that's all we had to do was an as-built joint. We have done regular joints with the four bolts and the two different dowels, the 6 millimeter and the 5 millimeter, and for the four nuts on the bottom. So at this point, all of our joints have been rigid, whether they've been regular joints or as-built joints. What we're now going to do is move into motion joints. As you can see, all my joints here are named, so I'm nice and happy about that. Let's go ahead and bring in our pieces. I want you to bring in the pin slide block corrected. I believe that's why I named the file. So there's my pin slide block. My pin one has the rounded corners. I'm going to say okay. I'm happy with that. And I need you to bring in the screw slide block. So I'm just going to drag that in. And you're going to want to put them on top of each other. Just go ahead and move the second one out of the way. And say okay. The other thing I'm going to do while I'm at this point to save myself a little bit of time later is I'm going to bring in some of the hardware. So I don't have to pause again for that. Let's minimize this joint. And let's put our focus on hardware. I need to have another nut for the screw side one. So I'm going to scroll around to the bottom here, or orbit around to it. Press M for move, like we did before. I'm moving a component. I'm going to get one of these bolts, create copy, and let's just move this thing out of the way. Okay, so I now have an extra bolt. Remember that we're doing the move copy as opposed to dragging a new one in, so that when we do our schedules or our list of components, that we just add the number to it. We don't have a whole new line in our list that have these huge lists. So I'm going to need another one of those. I'm going to need another one of these bolts. So I'm going to press M again for move. See if I get one of these bolts here. There we go. Yep. Create copy. Let's bring this one down. Say okay. I am going to need, while I'm in here, two of these little pins, these connector pins. So I'll bring the first one in. 0 puts it. Get it out of the way for a little bit here. Say okay. M for move or copy. Select that component. Create copy. Move it out of the way. Perfect. Okay. And I am going to need the screw for the bottom here, that little bottom hole. So that is right here, the pan head screw. And put that off to the side. Let's move it out just a little bit more. There we go. All right, so all of my hardware is in. Let's get to finishing this assembly. I'm going to put my focus back on the Trammel toy. And I'm going to first create the joint to the screw side slider here. Because the piece is nice and out, I can see things. It'll make my life much easier. So I'm going to do J for joint, or again, you can come up to the ribbon, use the one that looks like a hinge, or drop down for assemble, and right there again, joint. It says joint, has the J shortcut for me. Very good. Let's go ahead and get the face of this nut. Hold down Control. Get that center dot. We're going to come down to the counter bore of the slider. Hold down Control. Get the center spot. And then we're going to twist this thing into place. That looks about right. Say OK. Go name that joint. This is nut to screw slider. Very good. All right. Now let's go ahead and put these sliders in place. You're going to see that one of the sliders has a rounded corners to it. That's going to fit in this spot here. So I'm going to do my J for joint just like I've done before. I'm going to get the bottom face of my pin slider, hold down Control, get to that bottom hole, and get to the top face of this plate. And I want the center of that. So hold down Control, hit that pin, or the point. And we now have that rigid joint there, but I want this to be a motion joint. So instead of saying okay, I'm going to come here to motion, and I'm going to change my rigid to slider, and it's sliding. Right now it's going up and down, so it's going on the wrong axis. So just go through and find the axis that works for you. Obviously that one does not work because it's going through the part. Not happy with that, so let's spin this thing. There we go. And there we go, we're sliding right through. Do not at this point change these offsets. There's a reason for that. We'll get to it when we get to the revolute. So I'll say okay, and you notice if I slide this thing, it only goes the direction I'm allowing it to. So I'll move that out of the way and go do my next one after I name it. Slider, this is my pin slider. Cool. Happy with that. J for joint again. Let's get to the bottom of the screw slider. Get on that face. Hold down Control. Hit that point. And let's get to this face here. Hold down Control. Hit that point. Same spot. Bottom face of the pin slider to the top face of the top base. You see this thing's going the wrong direction, so I'm just going to use my revolve tool. It's sitting right there, that blue dot. Turn this thing and check my motion. And Z was not right. Let's try Y. Nope, Y is not right for me. Do X. And really, the X, Y, and Z, yours may not match mine. It really depends on the way your model is oriented. So I'll say okay. And this one's not sliding. So I'm happy. So we now have slider joints. Let's go ahead and name that. This is my screw slider joint. I'm happy with that. Bring in our beam so we can do our revolutes. Put a couple more rigid joints in and we're done. So I'm going to bring my beam in. Move this thing out of the way a little bit so I can work with it. And say okay. Very good. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to do the end to my screw slider. It doesn't matter which way you do this, but it's going to hopefully help me remember later. So I'm going to get to the underside of this beam, come to this network, hold down Control, and hit the center spot. Again, we're doing a regular joint here. Get to the top face, get to that center spot, click on it. And you can see that this thing is sliding up and down. That's not what I want. I want this to be a revolute joint. I want it to spin. So I'll come to motion, change it from slider to revolute, and there it spins. The other weird thing, though, is it's putting it right here in my piece because of where I chose the joints to be from. So we're just going to make this thing move up a little bit. Come back to Position tab, click this up arrow, and I'm going to change mine to 0.05. That's going to give me just a little bit of gap. I'm happy with that. There it is. And say OK. I'm going to name this my beam to screw slider. Helps if I spell it right. There. And then if I zoom out, I can show you this thing working. That revolute, you see it turning, and you see the slider moving. While I have this here, let's go ahead and put that screw in. Right now, even though it's there and it's the revolute joint is working, in reality it wouldn't because there's nothing holding it together. So let's go ahead and get that done real quick. J for joint, grab the screw, get on that face, Control, get that center spot, and then we're moving it to the top of this beam. Get on that network again, hold down Control, center spot. And it's spinning it. I don't need this thing to spin. So I'll change my motion to rigid. There we go. And now this thing moves around, stuff like that. I'm happy. Next thing we're going to do is put one of these pins in place. Oh, I need to name that joint. So this is screw to beam. There we go. All right, 3 more joints and we are done. So here we go. Let's grab this pin here. All right, no, sorry, 4 more joints. We need to put the revolute joint to the pin slider. So J for joint. I'm going to go from the underside. The first pin is going into my screw, so I'm going to leave 3 open holes just so I have some space. Go to this 4th open hole, get on the network, control, center dot. Move over to my pin slider, top plane, control, get on the center spot. Motion again is revolute, and yes, it's giving me a warning down there. I'm expecting that because I need to go back to my position and get these things to the same height. Very important about fusion. You have to be accurate on these when you do multiple revolutes on the exact same plane. They have to be accurate up to 16 decimal places. Fusion allows you to only put accuracy to 8. So how you get to 16 is, for instance, with these pieces here, I would have designed the cross section of them before I did the filleting and just had 2 files and then worked off the same height. If you're working inside the same file, then you want to use offset planes, and then you extrude to an offset plane. And if any of that stuff changes, you know they will always be the exact same height all the way out to 16. All right, so this thing, I need to make this thing 0.05. Now, let's zoom out. They are locked together with a little bit of magic spit, and there we go. Let's put our pin in so this thing looks correct. Let's actually first name this thing real quick. Beam to pin slider. There you go. There we are. Joints are all named. We're going to do a J for joint. Grab the short side of this pin slider. I'm going to get that face, hold down control, get the center spot, and let's hide some of this other stuff so I can see what I'm doing. And the pin slider. There we go. And I want this thing to go 3 empty holes right here. Put it right on the network here, hold down control to that center spot. It's going to move it in place. My motion for this thing is rigid. It's not moving. Say OK. And make these things visible again. There it is. Hit the home. Yep, that's exactly where I want it. Let's name that. This is my pin to beam joint. So that joint's now named. Last 2. This last pin, J for joint. Grab the short side face there. Hold down control. Get the point. Come out to my end. This is going to give us a nice little handle. Control. Go to that face right there. It's going to spin it around because of the direction I chose these things. The orientation when I chose them. I'm happy with that. Say OK. Name this thing. This is my pin handle. I think I misspelled handle. Oh my gosh. No, I had it right. One of those mornings. Okay. And then let's get this screw in place. J for joint. Underside of this. We're going to get the bottom of the head. Control. Get that center spot. Go find that circle counter bore here. Get to the underside. Control. Hit that center point. It's going to spin it around for me. Put it in place, say okay, and name this thing. Let's go ahead and name bottom screw. All right, at this point, we are completely assembled and jointed. If you want to see this thing work, go find that joint right there, which was our screw revolute. So right there, beam to screw slider. This is a nice thing about naming these things. We can easily find them, animate joint relationships, and you will see your Trammel toy move. So what have we done in these two videos? We have brought in a bunch of pieces, linked them in from external files. We did joints. That was the main focus of this thing. We did as-built joints for pieces that were built where they needed to be, and when we brought them in, we just joined the components together or locked them in place. Remember, you can only joint pieces or only joint components. You cannot joint bodies. So we jointed these things together. We did them as built joints because they were already in their correct locations. We did regular rigid joints for pieces that needed to move from one spot to another. We did that with the 4 screws, the 4 nuts, the 2 6mm dowels, and the 2 5mm dowels. We did them also for the screws and for the pins. We did 2 slider joints between the 2 slider pieces and the top planes. We ended up twisting one so it was in the right spot using the revolve tool. And we did revolute joints between matching planes with the beams to the top of the sliders. So you all have done a decent amount of joining with this thing. If you have any questions, please let me know. But at this point, we have completed Archimedes' Do Nothing Trammel toy.